My name is Kristin. I'm a professional ballet dancer with American Repertory Ballet. This past summer, I spent almost 7 weeks in Kenya at an orphanage for children who have lost their parents to AIDS. And I want you to know that trying to understand the hardships of life in Africa without being there is like learning about love from a book. We have a limited, westernized point of view, and I'm certainly no expert, but poverty, AIDS, and a lack of education and jobs are ruining this continent. In Kenya, I lived in Rongai, a slum area about 30 kilometers west of Nairobi. Nearly 80 kids are there from 9 to 3 p.m. each day. They eat, have lessons, and play. When we weren't at the center, we worked in another slum area called Gataka. It was a 50-minute walk along a dirt road. We found 20 more waiting children. While Rongai is an extremely poor area, the effects of poverty and AIDS in Gataka are much more penetrating. The needs are overwhelming, and knowing how and where to begin helping out is a baffling decision. There aren't many jobs in Rongai. Even highly educated people can't find work, so they simply work without a paycheck. At the end of the day, they feel that doing something is better than the alternative of sitting around the house doing nothing. A typical teacher in Kenya makes 8,000 shillings a month, which is slightly more than $100, but the teachers at the center don't get paid at all. I asked one woman, "What is something Americans should know?" She said, "Know we are all equal before God despite color. Know that we need your assistance so that our children get proper education. We have very clever children, but because of poverty they cannot proceed. Know that HIV/AIDS is a national disaster. We need help." Did you know 5,670 children lose a parent every day in Africa to AIDS? 33% of Kenya's population is undernourished. 22.8% of Kenyans live on less than $1 a day, and 58.3% live on less than $2 a day. 47 years is the life expectancy in Kenya. This breaks my heart. James Cantillon writes, "It's not just the death and dying that kills you. It's the living death you see everywhere. People living with relentless deprivation, food insecurity, grinding poverty, the burden of simply surviving driving them into the ground, the bone-thin, weary widows, the hovels they call home, the skin diseases, the distended bellies, the dust, the dirt, the sewage. You can walk away from it, and you do because unlike them you can, but you can't forget. I can't forget them. I told them I cannot promise anything, but I can put the word out. There's grandmothers at the center who care for the orphans. They come together on Fridays and craft baskets. One basket is around $10. Do you know a local business that would be willing to sell them? Teachers at the center, they need a salary. It's about $120 for 1 month to sponsor a teacher. The center sometimes doesn't have food to feed the children. There's no budget, there's no constant provision, so they eat when they can. $775 provides food for 1 month. The entire community of Gataka does not have an HIV test clinic. There are many things needed to make this a reality. $1,200 will train somebody to run the clinic. The Gataka school is now made of just tin metal on a rented plot of land. They dream of piping in water to use and to sell in the community. They would like to have a small farm to grow vegetables and to eat, to sell, to help pay the rent. $4,600 is what it takes for this plot of land. You can also check out the center's website at www.orcwwc.com. There's a store in a nearby place that rents party dresses and gives the money to the orphanage. You can donate your old prom dresses. If you feel you would like to donate to one of the above causes, please let me know. My prayer is that we can join together in caring for these beautiful children. Thank you so much for your time.